Good morning, writers and creators. It's me, Mike Malai from Words to Film By. Normally, we're doing this on Monday. Today's Wednesday, June 11th. And, we're trying to kickstart your week. We kickstarted a little bit late, got our starter moving. So, today, let's talk about the make it or break it moment in any story, those first 10. We've talked about the first five before, but let's talk about the first 10. The reality is that agents, producers, and even casual viewers, the who are most important, make snap judgments. You have a tiny window to grab someone's attention, and this is what makes you and your words very powerful to them. So, uh, first off, your inciting incident, your compelling character introduction, and an intriguing world building hint should help establish your tone. So, for screenwriters, it's often those first 10 pages. I know even with me reading anything, whether it's a book, a novel, graphic novel, and I'm thumbing through the pages, those first initial couple of pages always gets my attention. If it doesn't, I tend to lose my attention quickly. But for screenwriters, it's often those first 10 pages. And, you know, when an assistant reads a script before deciding if it goes to their boss, it's those 10 pages. Every word counts, So for content creators and marketers, think of your social media hook, your video's first few seconds. I mean, sometimes milliseconds when these people that thumb past stuff very quickly, or an email subject line. It's all the same principle. Words to film by connection. It tells you, how does words to film by 3 act structure prepare you and prepare your story for something like this. The inciting incident is often right there, you know, right front and center, in your first act. And our system, frankly, helps you, uh, achieve that and get there. So, um, Rich had brought up something about using AI and how utilizing it as a tool. Use it to brainstorm. You're an impactful opening. Your opening lines, captivating. Character descriptions, or creating a dynamic scene, taking it to another level. You know, you keep writing it. Add it in there and see. Hey, when you have a well trained AI, you should be able to bounce it back and forth. And if you don't have an AI and you got a great writing partner like I do, you can bounce it back and forth with them. Sometimes we'll take something and throw it into an AI engine and decide to use it or not use it. So that's something to really start practicing with and training with. So let me give you a quick challenge for this week. It's a busy week. It's a short week for me. So, starting on on Wednesday through Friday, even though there's more hours in this work week than the normal week. So, revisit your first 10 pages. Still take in consideration all the things we talked about in the first five, but this time take a look at those in your current project, whatever you're working on. How can you make it even stronger, even more irresistible? you know if you're outlining and you're just outlining it, we'll focus on making it a more powerful opening sequence. So listen, head over to wordstofilmby.com, for more tips and more information. There's always stuff there about hooking your audience from page one. And listen, if you got any questions, if there's anything that you're trying to work on and you're in a jam, reach out to us. We'll be happy to help. So uh, also keep watching for our free week coming up. We haven't determined a day on it yet. For 5 days of studying how to write a screenplay, how to create your story. Um, if you're a seasoned writer, you may just want to hop in to see anything that we may have come up with that's new. Then, after you've completed that, there'll be a date for an 8-week course, a detailed 8-week course on how to take your story from concept to screen all the way through. So keep your eyes out. Have a great week. Enjoy your first act. No, it's a little short act this week. Enjoy it. From Rich Goteri and Scott Graham and myself, Mike Malai. Have a great week.